Alright, we're back. We're sitting on an awning above a pub where our dear friend Paolo is. Oh, and we've already found someone. Guess. Don't know what button I pushed there, but it was the wrong one. Alright, that sounds good. It's interesting how many, how bad a lot of the houses in this game in general look. Like, even in the better areas, it's all very, very run down. Alright. Nothing here really to find, I guess. Oh, that's another storm. Oh, so this music at the start is supposed to be the warning horns. Okay. Well, I don't see anything there. Okay, there's someone downstairs. And someone sleeping, okay. Where's their gun? What was that snoring sound? It's always a little hard in this game. Keyhole narrows. Okay, that's a map or something that we just took, I guess.
This must be Paolo's place.
I'm kind of worried. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that's Paolo. It's a picture of himself and someone else. What's this? Duke Abel's capital city. There's a person lying in the dumpster. Who paints paintings like that? And I guess that kind of is a, it has a World War I feel. Oh, I guess that's a mine explosion? What does it say? Mine fire 40 lives lost. Yeah, apparently. The Jewel of the South. Grand Guard near Batista Windbreak. Paolo and the Inaccessible Cardinal. Okay. The Abbey of the Everyman. The Abbey of the Everyman is the seat of religious power and inspiration for all overseers across the Empire. The order arose over the years to protect the common people from the ravages of the outsider, until the need for a central bastion of authority was deemed necessary. This imposing structure is a destination for pilgrims seeking refuge or guidance. Almost said guidance there. What is wrong with your mouth? Many mistakenly attribute the abbey's construction to High Overseer Benjamin Holger, when it was in actuality Holger's successor John Clavering who laid the foundation. Shortly after the abbey was completed, every overseer in the land gathered there and began a trek to Whitecliff. There, a great siege commenced as the overseers purged the region. The battle raged against heretics, witches, and thralls of the outsider. Okay, so that basically means the Inquisition will be after us if they ever find out what we did. That's not good. Though Holger was killed in this struggle, Whitecliff was cleansed, and the ceremonial rites that followed lasted for a month, giving birth to many invocations and speeches which were inscribed in tomes and carried back to the abbey, where they are still revered today. He seems to be very fond of this picture. Who is that? Vera Moray and the affix of her skin. These titles of these paintings that we collect are always so weird. The affix of her skin.
Vera Moray. I remember that name.
So I guess Vera Moray was someone from a previous game? Let's see if we still meet the outsider. Yes.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes, pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
Alright. I guess you can't go to the police and say, hey, my outsider shrine has been raided. Alright, let's see. What can we... Wait, that's the wrong button. So we can investigate Durante. It seems there's a howler named Durante who knows the solution to the Jindosh lock, but he's been captured by the Overseers. Investigate their outpost to find out more. Durante's solution, the Overseers have captured... yeah, okay. Oh, so we could go to the Overseers, but now we're taking down Paolo. Yeah, I guess I've just been so fixated since we first fought with Paolo. See, we have 3 runes now, so we can link human targets. Can link even 3. I think I'll go for that. Because generally the link skill, you know, it means I can save myself from... because you have very few sleep arrows. So this basically gives us sort of, in good situations, it gives us 3 times the sleep arrows.
Paolo, you've kept the Grand Guard out of our homes, but I don't see how you can help the miners.
It's all connected, Tivoli. Once the Abbey's off our backs, I'll make it too expensive for the Duke to run the mines. The workers stop digging, the Duke will see that mines producing at half speed are more profitable than mines producing nothing.
For better working conditions and less dust in the streets, we'd be happy to up our payments.
There's a way to satisfy everybody. First, in this district, then across the city. The people who work the mines have more power than they know.
Thank you, Paolo.
Nice. All right, I'm stepping away for a moment. Don't drink all the rum while I'm gone.
Where is... oh, that's Paolo, okay.
It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
What are you out there thinking, Vice Overseer?
They get out of bed and open their eyes with dirty trousers. Browns and blacks, they pick up the tools.
If they ever remake or remaster this game,
Pick up their axe, say where
I hope they go and redo the audio system.
will say where the dust did blows. Then
That music is very Leonard Cohen.
march down the road to Stanton's old mine, just like their elders when the wages were refined. Stanton's long gone, and so is his grace. Now ain't no one happy in this miserable place.
Let's see. For Paolo, we really want regular bolts. Because we want to kill him twice, right?
The dust crews get out on their hands and knees to do anything that angry for the dust did blows.
It'll be that sadistic criminal.
What's going on?
I don't want to know.
Time to die, little
This
girl.
won't. No use running.
Whoops.
Cut
You shouldn't have wandered outside without bodyguard.
No, can't be.
No way.
Where are you hiding, coward? Ugh.
Alright, so... Paolo is now somewhere
Can't stay hidden forever.
here.
Stand a chance anyway. You know.
Howlers! Let me get in there! Yeah? That's all you got?
Oh. Alright.
Let's see what you've got. I'll crush you, you parasite! I'll cut you in half!
Alright. That actually worked.
Get her next time. Nobody there.
Luckily the rest didn't come here.
What?
Okay, I saw...
Paolo had a mummified hand.
I saw a cutscene. Yeah, about here I think it was. Where someone had killed Paolo here. And then Emily basically stepped on, dropped the hand on Paolo's crotch and then stepped on it. And so now I know what that was.
Getting on my nerves, all this talk about murderers, thieves. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Cutting in on our business.
Alright, so I guess now we have to figure out how to get to the overseers.
One wrong word and I'm stuck over here. Oh, what a racket.
Look sharp, she says. Stay I'm not even sure what I was doing.
Alright. Guess we can go up here. Yes. Is that still... What are these people? Are we in neutral territory now, or is this... I think this is still Howlers, isn't it? Alright, now we need to get... Do we need to get past these people? Yeah, I think those are still Howlers. Alright, so... Wait, first... Let's see if there's anyone we haven't seen yet. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, and that seems to be the border between the two. Alright. I like this. What would happen if you gave a once-killed Paolo to the enemy? You can't, he turns into rats. So, you cannot pick up his body to bring it to them. Like, he turned into rats, ran away, and then you got a new mission objective where he had run to. I could have probably followed the rats, I don't know. Okay. I guess we'll go over there, yes. I'm guessing, well, let's save here.
A dead heretic. Always good news. Oh, disgusting, huh?
Alright, I'm wondering if I turn him in here. Uh-oh. That's not healthy. I like that his clothing blows in the wind when he's over our shoulder. That's a nice little detail. Alright, so the thing is there... I was kind of hoping there would be a shop somewhere. Or, you know, a bunch of bone charm. Oops. Okay. So, I guess we can leave him here for a moment, right? He won't mind. Okay. Looks like you can go in up there. Amadeo Monte. Amadeo Monte, artist, draws advertisements and portraits for the newspapers. Lives near the dockyard. Spotted him when he lost his shirt in a game of dice at the Crone's Hand. Seems to have interesting ink on his back. Really want to check it out. Met up. Definitely has some very unusual tattoos. I might have to see him again once or twice. Take time to make a good sketch. He's cute, so that part'll be easy. But I need to be careful. I think we were followed. Probably one of those limp dicks from the Abbey. Shit, they got him. So I guess his tattoos were magical stuff like the Outsider's Mark. So what's this bone charm that we got? Let's see. Crossbow bolts inflict slightly more damage. Okay. I guess you can sacrifice that and then maybe build a new one from it later. Okay, I like that they give me a waypoint, so I don't forget where I put Paolo. Assassin's Creed had some very annoying things in that direction, where certain quest items that were identical to, you know, items you could usually get. You know, like basically you had to transport, I think, a box or something. And usually when you put down a box, you get to keep it. Dust storm coming. Okay, I think we've seen that before. Mindy's tattoos. Okay, someone here is a fan of tattoos. Ooh, sleep darts, thank you. So, and in Assassin's Creed the annoyance was that that you sometimes ran into...
If the Duke wasn't running the mines night and day, our children wouldn't be choking themselves to sleep at night on the dust.
It's easy to blame the Duke, but we both depend on the profits from industry. The mines are the lifeblood of this city.
No. The Duke could have continued operations like his father did, fast enough to sustain the city without burying us all in dust.
How? There are twice as many people living in Karnaca now. If the mine slowed down, half the people in my family would be out of work.
What's the point of being worked into an early grave? Just so you can afford to eat for a while?
Yeah, and so in Assassin's Creed there were moments where you dropped that mission-specific crate on the floor and expected to just stay there, you know? Then thought, okay, I'll pick up a little bit of loot there, and then I'll get it again. And then it was gone and returned to the original spot. Where... So, and it was returned to the original spot where you had picked it up, so you had to go all the way back and make sure you didn't run into someone that brought you into combat, because then you had to drop... Whoops. Oh. Guess we're full. Alright. I guess... Can we talk to these people? Probably not. But let's try it, see how they react. Oh, they don't even react. Oh! Oh well. I'm sure it won't be a problem for Paolo. Would be a fun idea if they, like... made it so he loses stuff, you know, like skin gets. But I guess the storms can't be that bad. Huh? Our merchandise is finer than you think. We procure artifacts and trinkets from only reputable sources. Customers like you wishing to trade their well-cared-for belongings for coin. Confiscation by Grand Zirconan Guard from certain convicted criminals. Young, industrious mudlarks treated fairly and with kindness for the gravity of their situation. Alright. Oh, doggo. Can I pet the dog? No.
Is it Paolo? He's dead?
The Abbey does good work here. Only those allied to the outsider need fear us.
So yeah. Yeah, only those allied to the outsider.
Always with you. At last,
What was
someone
that?
brought down the cursed leader of the Howlers.
To all those faithful to the Abbey of the Everyman. Touch not the unclean thing, nor the works that bear the markings of the outsider. The use of whalebone scrimshaw is heresy. Watch for runes and shrines in the abandoned places across our city. Report any who are in violation, lest they destroy the spirits of those in your community. Stay to the strictures. Yeah, not sure I really wanted to help them, but Paolo kind of pissed me off.
Huh? No way!
The roving feet, they love to trespass. Souls blackened with all manner of filth.
I take it that means...
You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good standing, no trial is required. For theft of food, for hindering a sworn overseer of the Abbey in his duties, death.
No!
For the keeping of articles of... Hey, something wrong? What's going on?
Whoops.
What?
About the strictures.
Um...
I'm gonna look around. Someone there?
Hello? Wake up!
Think you're smart? I will find you.
Come on!
Whoever did that,
Let's have a
we'll
fair
get
fight.
Wait, there's someone still left? Oh yeah.
Where are you hiding?
Come on, I don't have time for games. Weak. I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart will be punished. Taunts me.
Maybe... Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Hello?
You've seen the good work we do. In time, the Isles will be free of witchcraft and heresy.
Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses. An ancient music permeating everything as fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. Is that the weird whistling that people do?
With that thug out of action, the Howlers will scatter.
Paolo's been brought down.
Okay, I guess we go up there. We shall see.
Whatever's afoot here with the Howlers, it must pale compared to the events in Dunwall.
Stop whistling.
towards the Abbey. Every man. These people got to listen, they never do. It drives me mad.
Where is the key then?
You're doing good work here. Rest assured, you have our attention.
But I want it there. Maybe there's a gift later? I don't know.
Leave me be. You might have done us a boon, but you don't seem like the Abbey faithful.
I guess we talk to the Vice Overseer.
I didn't see them come through the window.
Always good.
She was quick.
The Howlers are cowards, brother. But we accounted for 6 of them.
I'm glad it's you in the end. If I have to go, it warms my spirit to spend my last minutes with a true friend.
You honor me. I wish there was another way.
With
but it's a
Paolo
gut
down,
as bad
the
as any I've
Howlers
seen.
are finished!
Better this than a day or 2 of agony.
Then I go, and I keep the strictures close to my heart. May there be no discord in my spirit.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Goodbye, Overseer. Fade from this world.
And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes, in far places, we will strike at them swiftly.
Is there closer? Oh!
Their hearts with strangeness and
No,
doubt.
it's not inside his place. Okay. Whoops. Oh.
We're working for a purer city. I have to remember that. Is that how?
Now let's see.
Do you have any idea the good you've done? With Paolo out of the way, I've got big plans for Karnaca.
I've heard about you and your ambitions, Vice Overseer Byrne. But for me, this was a means to an end. Does the Abbey remember its friends?
Yes, we do. And our enemies. What is it you want?
I need to get into Aramis Stilton's home.
Now that's a curious thing to want. There's something very wrong with Stilton's house. It's actually a great concern to me.
I need to know what happened there. Help me, and you'll benefit again.
Thanks to the Duke, we've lost our proper place here in Karnaca. And we've been fighting just to hold the streets against the heretic Paolo. But you stopped his black heart for me. And for that, I'll give you what you want.
I'm listening.
Interrogating one of the Howlers, we learned that some of them knew how to open up the Jindosh lock and enter Aramis Stilton's home. Probably just Paolo and a trusted few. What you're looking for is probably connected to why the Duke had Karen Jindosh seal up Stilton's home.
All right, then. This might be the most worthwhile visit I've ever paid to the Abbey. I'll remember your help, Vice Overseer Byrne.
As will I, assassin. Take our friend here away.
Alright.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Those are pistol bullets. I wonder...
Stilton's house is cursed. Look after yourself.
Okay.
No good comes from...
He didn't get angry.
Only madness and death. Remember that.
Batista District, United Miners of Karnaca, Saloon, Theodenis, Abel Plaza, Stilton Manor. Okay, that's the neutral part. And I think we went down
As we put in
Shinderay Street then? I don't know.
We know they deviate in those type of things, but at the same time, we know they also focus on what we tell them to do.
Alright, oh wait, can we... I didn't really want coins. I hoped he'd have the key to the evidence room. So now where do we find... okay. Oh, okay, here.
Huh?
He doesn't need it anymore, right? Dead Overseer sadly doesn't have anything in his pocket. Book of the Fallen. Inscribed here are the names of the Abbey faithful who have fallen waging war against the heretic Paolo in the contest for the heart and soul of this district. That's a big list. The 7 strictures.
I wonder how the High Overseer is faring against Delilah back in Dunwall.
Wandering gaze, lying tongue, restless hands, roving feet, rampant hunger, wanton flesh, and errant mind. It's a bit hard to read this stuff.
Huh.
Hi. Don't really need pistol ammo. Book of Sermons. The Vice Overseer who oversees all the vices, yes. I thought the Overseers weren't attacking you while you were carrying Paolo. How come you started combat with them? They were shooting someone, so I thought, you know, maybe I can knock some of them out and save the person that would have been shot. Pious Sir Conans and my righteous brothers from the Abbey, welcome all. We are being tested in these times, tested by the outsider. He searches daily for weakness, for fear, and what form, this test? Bloodflies, biting vermin that are the very representation of our moral decay, or corrupted spirit, minions of the outsider escaped from the void. And all the while he laughs. Each infestation brings him ecstasy, each death a victory for him, a battle won in his endless war against our steadfastness. But he needs an ally in our world. Where does the outsider find those traitors? In those places most downtrodden, crumbling buildings, stinking whorehouses, and filthy back alleys where fishmongers toss the innards of their catch. In the sewers where mudlarks collect dropped trinkets among putrid human waste, and in alehouses, trust not these dark places and their denizens. The mark of the outsider is upon them. Let us now contemplate the strictures as we listen to the hymn. Corruption at my heels, I hasten away. That's, yeah, pretty much Middle Ages, one-to-one copy. I don't know. Whoops. That elevator looks like it needs repairs. I mean, I've quote-unquote repaired an elevator before, but, you know. So that's the closest. That's another storm. I like that basically every room that is no longer in use has dust in it. That's a nice difference to the other parts of the city. Shinderay Peak Miners Family Committee. Oh, that's where we heard the word Shinderay from Shinderay Street before. Not really seeing anything here. Can we somehow... over on the left, I think. Oh no, here as well. Doesn't look like there's anything here we can loot, though. Aw. Come on, leave us some stuff.
Hello?
Stilton.
I know you're all ready to begin. Our speaker tonight is none other than Aramis Stilton, who owns the mines where those you love toil beneath the ground. Mr. Stilton is known for his fairness, and that reputation is not for show. Welcome to the stage, a friend to the Miners Family Committee, Aramis Stilton.
Good workers, good people. Thank you for having me. Our annual dinner is always a special time, and I cherish the conversations and the toasts as we renew our bonds. My closest friend in this world, whose name some of you will no doubt guess, is known for this saying: we rise together with the same dawn. We feel the same wind on our faces. We fish the same ocean. These are words worth remembering, spoken by a man who fills my heart with joy. As you dine tonight, surrounded by your families and the other miners from your teams, let those words echo in your thoughts. And above all, please enjoy yourselves. You've all earned it.
So, which person was he referring to that he was quoting? But that was a nice thing to discover, though. Right, and we got over there already. Oh, and that's the Overseer's office on this side. Somehow I thought that was the main entrance. Thank goodness. Imagine there hadn't been A chandelier there. Is there anything? I don't think they want us to go up there. Well. Actually looks like we might be able to... Nope. Okay. Yeah. This is just for consistency. That they left that upper area visible, but they locked the doors. So that it seems bigger than it is.
Huh?
So how do we get at that room? Confiscation room key. Where might that be? Oops. Yeah, I don't think... I'm not sure. Well, it's loud actually. Maybe I can try it. Oh, okay. That might have been stupid. Oh well. So where is... Nothing. Oh, first refill, then loot.
If Paolo is really finished, we have our adherence to the strictures to thank. Nothing more.
All right.
My pistol! Someone stole it.
Detainee was a man called Durante. He admitted entering the home of Aramis Stilton on occasion, but died before revealing how he came in possession of the Jindosh lock combination. Detainee is of no further use to us. His possessions have been passed on to Vice Overseer Byrne for inspection upstairs in his office. Brother Tennis has disposed of the detainee's body. Alright. That sounds a bit... Well, I guess he was a howler, so... Still. Selected sayings of the Overseer. Let not the eyes linger upon pretty things, better to pluck them out than to rest them long on temptations. One heretical thought leads inevitably to more, as a single errant weed soon overtakes the field of wheat. Know this, there is only one path. It is the job of the outsider to convince you there are many. The duty of the tongue is to speak the 7 strictures. All else is heresy. Burn the non-believers from your midst, for they are a blight upon the earth. These are among the guises of the outsider. The orphan with outstretched hand, the strumpet with luscious words, the scholar with copious tomes. Yeah, these are not people I really like. The heretic cannot be redeemed except by oil and flame. Beware the starving hordes, for they hunger for more than sustenance. In spirit they are destitute, in judgment they are lacking. Live in silence, for a single untruth or misspoken word can lead to ruin many times its magnitude. Do not accept to the invitation of the outsider. The drink he offers is poison, and on his hearth death simmers. You have a theory about the logic puzzle posted as a spoiler in the Discord. Oh, okay. Well, I've got the solution, I think. Yeah. Not super skilled, I guess. So where do I find this bloody key? But they seem to be pretty much the parody of, you know, of like the worst kind of pretend Christian. Like the people who go, no, you know, we don't give to the poor because if they were not supposed to be poor, then God would have given them money, kind of like that, you know.
Who's there?
Me. Duh.
What? Where's my pistol?
Maybe it walked out? So, where would I...
Huh?
There are no door locks or anything, or... Let's just put you over here in the corner so your colleagues don't spot you by accident. So maybe the overseer's, the boss overseer's office has the key. Is there anything in here? That's downstairs again. Okay. Rune or bolt charm nearby. equip the heart. I know where the bone charm is. I just...
It drives me mad.
Okay, we've been here and looted all we could. So... Durante's key? The Howler detainee downstairs gave us key details pertaining to his criminal associates and their heretical leader Paolo, debauchery at all hours and acts of certain witchcraft, the likes of which even our sacred music cannot dispel. Paolo is every bit as violent and corrupt as we suspected. With his dying breath, the detainee revealed that the Duke himself has Paolo sending food into the barred and shuttered home of Aramis Stilton. The place is kept secure by the so-called Jindosh lock. No doubt the Duke obtained the lock combination from Jindosh, and Paolo passed it to the detainee. The weave of corruption is endless. Alright. So I don't know why we would need... Durante's key? What we would need that one for? Do you have anything? Oh. The southern winds. Whoops. Oh.
I am so close to something grand here in Karnaca. Call it an experiment. With only a few moves, I could be inside the Duke's palace, running all of Serkonos. Imagine that. One of the Isles, in full alignment with the 7 strictures.
It's not something you could know, but in my time I've been in the company of many members of your order, including 2 high overseers. Some were good men, some were not. So forgive me if I hesitate to fully embrace that thought.
Careful what you say. The Abbey has a long memory. I assure you, if I get influence over this country, I will find a way to serve the Empire and the Abbey. Which is much more than you can say for Duke Luca Bell. But go in peace, for now.
Okay, we accidentally talked to him instead of reading his book. Happens, you know. Cherished students and learned colleagues, have you not heard the tales of Serkonos? Oh, I think we've read that. No. Alright. Anything in here? Nope. So the question is Durante's key... Is that the key we needed? I guess I'll just go down because I... Wait. Is there anything more? I think that was the closed floor, right? Yeah. I don't think we found anything there.
presumptuous, hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin.
A monstrous assassin? Jeez. That wouldn't be good. Alright. So, oh wait, I wanted to check the lock first.
Hello? Who's there?
Ah, okay. So Durante's key was the key for here. That's nice. That's Dream of the Void.
One way thing, it's the Abbey. Every man, and these people got to listen, they never do. It drives me mad.
Okay. We're done. Thank you. Oh, that was the leaf of the plant. I thought, who put a sign on that door? Is that anything interesting to read? Alright, so I guess we wanna head back to Jindosh. Maybe we can do that this way. Since we kind of picked a fight, I save.
Huh?
Nah. They wouldn't recognize us, right? Are there any other runes? Bone charm down here. Uh-oh.
Another dust storm.
Piss and crap.
Are you coming tonight?
You up for a beer later?
What no need that?
Damn it! Ooh, that's what I want.
Oh, that's.
I need a win. Come on.
Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
crooked
No, no, no.
Give me a hand out.
What do you think you're doing?
The hole I'm in is there.
Get your ass out of here if you know what's good for you.
Okay.
Paolo wants the money and he'll be back next week.
Where'd you go?
Don't disappoint him.
How would she know what a full day's work?
Only I could sell dust, I'd be rich.
No, no.
Alright. That was a few howlers, I guess. Picking another fight. Ah, but we found our black market. Black market. Difficult word.
This little war is scaring off customers.
Instant sleep dart. Chain lightning. Okay. Gear. Let's see. Upgrades.
I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Crossbow accuracy we have. Instant sleep dart or hardened bolt. I mean instant, it's kind of an improvement.
Bad deal. I want to ask who you work for. I serve all sides.
I'm using the spyglass. The crossbow has perfect aim. I never used the spyglass with the crossbow. So I guess we'll try this and try to remember that we can do this. Alright. What else can we get here?
That's all I can do to keep the dust out.
Okay, let's purchase...
You won't regret it.
These... Oh, what's that? A map of Aramis Stilton's home. Digging through the Office of Architectural Planning, someone has found a map of his home. Yeah, let's take that one. Health Elixir... Spring Razor...
This little war scares off buyers. Who's worse,
Incendiary
overseer zealots or
bolts.
cutthroat howlers?
Grenades, stun mines are full. I guess let's go for the incendiary bolts. Do I want the spring razors? I think I could fill on spring razors or on grenades. Yeah, let's go with spring razors. Alright.
My
Thank
door's
you.
always open.
Oh, and you have a bone charm, but I can't buy it. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. So I can't actually...
Watch your ass out there.
Huh. Oh, she has a combination lock. But she also has a window. So I guess if I can find a way out back.
It ain't never safe for the likes of me.
Huh.
Take that, you dog fucker.
Outsider's crooked cock.
Oh, nice. So I'm now behind. That's some nice flowers you have here. Ha. Ugh, I think did I run into a rat trap? Or what was that? I don't oh yeah, here, into that trap, okay.
Draw strength for my brothers, for are we not as one?
Doesn't look like I can get in through here. That's a bit annoying. Oh, can I maybe unblock that door here? Let's see, in Assassin's Creed we can... Doesn't look like we can do it here. In Assassin's Creed you can shoot the door blocks. I guess let's try it, but if it just bounces off I might have to reload. Ah, no, it worked. Okay. Just didn't show up as the red dot you can shoot this. So that's good. It's kind of interesting that we have the same mechanics in Assassin's Creed and in Dishonored. It's I like that actually, you know, to have a...
Now we're getting somewhere.
So was that was one floor up, right? So maybe, yeah. I'm being a bit careless here. You know, not checking ahead. But I'm kind of bored of being too careful right now. Oh, but maybe I should crouch. Otherwise I might get hurt downstairs. It's interesting. We have the months here. Month of Earth, Harvest, Nets, Rain, Wind, Darkness, High Cold, Ice, Hearths, Seeds, Timber, Clans, and Songs. It's kind of a bit weird that winter is basically in the middle of the year. I would kind of expect, you know, like the weekend has moved to always have the vacation days at the end of the week, because unconscious civilian. How fortunate. We're not able to wake them up. Wedding Silvergraph. Wed the month of rain, a love without refrain. Oh, so the black market person? Unsent letter. Sweetheart, I'm still not sure when I'll be able to join you. I can't close up the shop or leave my brother alone right now. Running a black market business is every bit as tricky as I always imagined. The conflict in the district shows no signs of abating. Day and night we hear overseer gunshots and those screaming bolts used by the howlers. We stay inside, hoping for all this to end soon. Whenever I feel sad, I look at a wedding Silvergraph. What a special day that was. I have an anniversary surprise for you, and I'm not sure I'll be able to wait to give it to you. Stay safe, my dear. I love you, Martha. Martha. All right.
What's the rent on time? Maybe I just won't pay at all. Who's gonna say anything?
What was it? Month of rain? So 13th. And that's the 4th month. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That was a bit loud. But that was a nice puzzle. I liked that. It was kind of obvious, but not, you know, not spelled out. think I'm gonna try if I can get this without knocking her out. But I'll go back if I can't. But I just want to know how much. Alright, perfect. That's all I wanted. Forgot to lock the door.
King Sparrow, blood and feathers.
Outside
Take that, you dog fucker.
Yes. See? See? I
Piss and
told
crackers.
Are those swear words she's saying, or are those like names like, you know, having a Yahtzee or whatever when playing dice?
No, you bastard.
Alright, let's find somewhere slightly more quiet. Oh, what's this?
Oh. A friend of mine got killed by bloodflies, so I take him real serious.
Okay. Did someone just fly past there? I don't know. Okay.
Years ago, the mines were a good job. Stilton made sure of it. No one got fired for being injured.
Yeah, so they say. The mining office handled things like that. And the family committee made sure that the bosses never got too greedy.
Kind of a stalemate. Everything worked as long as one side didn't win out over the other. And that's exactly what happened once Stilton disappeared.
Interesting. All right. So, I'm so distracted by all the shinies to be found here. Oh, we're in... Okay, so here is still neutral. I could have walked up to here.
Spitting teeth. Far as I know, you might be an overseer spy.
Calling me scum.
Okay, so that means I could go in there to get the bone charms. But then who has to, you know? Alright, let's find out. Well, first let's find out what we got from him. Seems there's a howler named Durante. Yeah, I mean, we've heard... Two River, one leader. You found the solution to the Jindosh lock. Okay. Do we want to have a quick check in Discord what your theory was before we look at that? Is it here? Did you... Okay, that's a very detailed diagram, yeah. Okay. Not sure if you've worked out a final solution or not. Let's see here. Okay, you have one. Let's see what it actually said. But That looks like a good, detailed solution, at least. So... Conti ring. Nuts, you have bird pendant, so nope, the game disagrees with you. More metal you have for Finch. So you have Finch and Natsu swapped. That's actually pretty good. I guess that was just a thinko somewhere. Snufftin is Winslow, yeah. And Marcola is the diamond, yeah. So I think you probably got the right approach and the right solution and just got, you know, a left and right swapped or something. But that's cool, yeah. I'll have to read more through what you did for the solution. This is interesting. But I guess I just politely asked someone. Okay, let's go again. Winslow tin, Marcola diamond. Winslow. I think that's a snuff tin. And then Marcola diamond. And then Finch, bird, and Natsu war. Finch, bird, Natsu war medal. And then what was the last one? Conte was the ring. Okay, that's cool.
It worked. The information was correct.
So, do we still want to leave? Or do we still want to try to get... Nah, let's go to Stilton's Mariner, I think. Sounds more interesting. We've already been putzing about needlessly. I've killed 3. Not quite sure. Where did I... Alarms around bodies detected 11. Detections 14. Kind of trying to think, who did I kill? I knocked out? Oh, there was... Who was it? No, Paolo I killed. But who else did I kill? Besides Paolo. I choked the one out that detected me when I was killing Paolo. Did I do any... Yeah, and I shot Paolo the first time with the crossbow bolts, so... I mean, I guess if I accidentally dropped someone to get killed or so... I don't know. 5 runes, 1 outsider shrine, 6 of 8 bone charms, 3 paintings, 2 of 4 blueprints. That's the ones I regret the most. Theocratic support sided with the Vice Overseer and the Abbey in the struggle for the Dust District. Deduced the door code using the shopkeeper's wedding date. Yep. Alright, let's continue here. crack in the slab. A strange ritual was performed 3 years ago in Aramis Stilton's manor, involving Delilah Copperspoon and her followers. Once inside, find out what you can about Delilah's secrets. Here, this is kind of where, story-wise, I'm not sure. Oh, the Bloodfly Keepers count as kills. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought since, they've been taken over already. Okay, then, yeah, that makes sense. Do you hear an echo, as if one had Twitch open in the browser and the desktop app at the same time? Well, I have myself on monitor. I hope that doesn't come out as an echo for you. It shouldn't have a delay. But who knows? Maybe listen in a little. Oh yeah, that's an echo. Drat. Let's see. I can probably just turn off the monitor. Alright, this should be better for you, although now I can't hear myself anymore. But let's hope it works anyway. What I wanted to say is I don't kind of like how we got to this part of the story. I wish we had somehow, it feels like we find out about all of this between missions somehow. And I think it would have been better if we had gotten some way of, some actual moment in a story mission that told us that there was this ritual. Now you are no longer in a cathedral. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize.
It's an odd thing. Growing up, I was excited about what the years might hold, about the places I'd visit. I recall childhood moments with my mother on her throne, and my father, a figure of mystery. I remember the rat plague, Mother's passing, and all that happened at the Hound Pits pub. Now this. I just want to put an end to Delilah's reign and get my father back. This house holds her secrets. Delilah pulled herself up from tragedy, grabbing the Empire and changing it to her liking. With Duke Luca Abel, she transformed a coddled dilettante into a schemer who helped her take my throne. She's made herself immortal, and even my father's sword couldn't end her life. I'm going to undo all she's done. And next time, I'll hold on to the things I cherish, just a bit tighter. That's strange. I feel drained by this place.
Ruh-roh. Alright, I think this is probably a good point to take another short break, because we've been going for 2 more hours already. So, see you in a little moment.